David, you're very familiar with theatrics. How are the theatrics going in Texas?
Well, my dad was a one-horse lawyer. He used to say, when the law is on your side, you pound the law. When the facts are on your side, you pound the facts. And when neither one's on your side, you pound the table. And that's what they're doing.
Do you think it's manly to run away from a fight?
No, I think that manly or womanly, that when something's worth fighting for, you stand up. And I think that's one of the great things that Hulk Hogan said. He said he considered himself a coward because, Hulk Hogan, right, because Trump stood up there and got shot, and Hulk was afraid to put his hat on. He said, wait a second, if that son of a gun can stand up there and get shot, I can certainly wear the hat. So
I mean, that's a beautiful thing to say. No, but that's a really beautiful thing to say, because for a while wearing the hat was controversial. And Trump took a bullet for that hat, and he didn't run away. He stood up and he said, fight, 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 and then he swept the battlegrounds. Shouldn't people just, even if they know they're going to lose, just fight the good fight?
Well, sure, because when you fight, listen, if you look at the people on Fox, you guys, you magnificent reporters and journalists and commentators, you're all smiling, right? Even through the 4 years of...
That's because I sit next to Gutfeld. There's a lot of material.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty funny. But if you look at the people on the other side, they look like they just ate a bad lemon, right? So there's something to be said. Listen, so God didn't say walk into the Red Sea and you're gonna win. He said walk into the Red Sea, right? So that's what fighting means, whether you're a man or a woman. I mean, standing up for what's important to you once in a while when it's your turn to fight. And I think that's what you guys on Fox, and that's what Trump has been saying to all of us since 2016. It's our time to fight.
Well, let's explore that. Reagan talked about being a happy warrior. Obviously, Trump, he's witty, he's cracking jokes all the time. He's in a good mood most of the time. What is it about, no matter how hard the burden is, to have a little smile on your face, and whether you're going to win, you lose, you do it with a good attitude? Where is that in America?
Well, it's on the right. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not on the left. A lot of people on the left have to repress a lot of very human impulses. For example, they have to force themselves to sit down when the angel moms are getting feted by Congress. That takes a lot of effort, right? So you can't make that effort and go around smiling, because you've just proved yourself to yourself as a hypocrite.
Yeah, that's an interesting observation. The Democrats almost politically have to suppress very raw, basic human impulses when they see the border being overrun, where they see crime being committed, where they see unfairness or injustice, or men playing in women's sports. What is it about the party that makes them press those real emotions down?
Well, it's not the party, it's human nature, right? We all have the capacity for evil, we have the capacity for good, and most of the time we're not tested, and once in a while we are. And when we are tested, we've all been in that position, say, I know God and the law said blah, 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 but certainly it didn't apply to this situation where that pretty young girl who's my Pilates instructor is bending over me, right? Once in a while, we are tested, and when we're tested, that's why we have laws, and that's why we have traditions to apply to exactly those rare situations where we need a little bit of help because we're weak.
'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that